What's the promise again? I ain't gonna get on stage.
You not gonna get on stage pregnant.
And ain't gonna sell no cat.
Yeah.
And wait, hold up. She ain't gonna sell no cat no more ever?
No, but ever.
You saying I'm not pregnant.
No,
though.
no.
Like, this don't sell no cat?
You can't sell no cat, period.
Oh, hell no. I sell cat to my man every day. You know you lying.
No, I'm just saying, okay, look. He takes care of you, a roof provides, so forth and so on. If you consider that selling cat, so I'm just saying selling outside cat to somebody that ain't in the house.
Yeah, no, I won't do that. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all heard it.
Because I like to role play with my man.
What type of role play?
Like, you feel me? I act like, a little streetwalker, walk up to his car and say, how much you got, daddy? Let me get a little extra 50. And I do something strange. I say all the time, like when he take me out to eat and shit, I say, I'll take a little bit for some crabs. Then I do it. And I'm rich.
He probably get a big bushel of crab.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we get crabs.
Damn, big old crab claws out of Alaskan king crab. But let me ask you this. When the internet was buzzing because they say either Ray J or Dr. Umar with his baby daddy.
You messy.
That's what they say. I read that. And I was like, well, dang.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, Shannon Sharpe, via Club Shay Shay, his podcast, his interview podcast, he dropped a fresh interview between him and none other than Sukihana. Now, you all know who Sukihana is. She is a hip-hop rapper. She hails from Miami, Florida, but originally she is from Wilmington, Delaware. She attended the Moyer Academy, which is now the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. All right? Now, on this podcast, very briefly, they mentioned Dr. Umar Johnson and the FDMG Academy. Now, so we're going to go into a little bit of how she is going to mention him or how Shannon Sharpe is going to mention him. And I would also like to add, this plays into how Umar Johnson has fumbled several bags with celebrities because of his controversies, because of some of his hot and controversial takes on certain black issues and things going on in the world. He could have had a lot of money with celebrities, but he has messed that up for himself. The fact that Shannon Sharpe even knows who this guy is lets you know that people are listening to Dr. Umar, but now he's become a meme machine, okay? He's become a laughing stock of the black community and the red, black, and green community.
Trifling ass black people.
People will not donate to Umar, but they know who he is and they listen to him, for better or for worse. You understand what I'm saying? So this also proves that Umar Johnson is viral and people in the upper echelons of celebrity know who he is, but they will not, excuse my language, they will not fuck with Umar because of the controversy he brings with his beliefs and rhetoric, if you will.
I beg your pardon.
So we're going to get into this reaction. Of course, before I do, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, of course, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And to further contribute to the channel, go down below and hit that join button, become a member of the Working Man Podcast Union. Hype the video. That would help me out in the algorithm. Please, if you don't mind, go down there. And if you got some points, hype the video. And as always, understand, overstand, and understand by hitting the Cash App, $, Mr. Normie. So let's listen to the enlightened, the awakened Sukihana speak on a little bit of her relationships with her man and also her friendship, quote unquote, with Dr. Umar Johnson.
How they gonna pick my baby daddy from me? That's crazy.
I mean, I guess they're kind of looking at the hat. You got the bee? Hey, can y'all see the bee? Look at the bee right here. Show the bee. Show the bees.
We made this dress.
Hey.
But I came to represent. I'm a black empress, Pan-African queen.
Now, of course, Sukihana is in her enlightened phase. She was in her 3 or 4 phase, which she still is, by the way. Make no mistake. But she is more enlightened on the black community and history of the black community and the ills of society when it comes to our community and our people. All right. Now, of course, Umar Johnson has been in the ear of Sukihana for a couple of years now. And recently, he also mentioned this on the Breakfast Club, where he said he's not the baby daddy of Sukihana, even though he kind of alluded to that on his Instagram page with one of his posts. But he did clarify this for the people that he is not Sukihana's baby daddy. Sukihana, I believe, is married with 2 or 3 other kids in tow, if I'm not mistaken. So her husband is Sukihana's husband, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, is the father of Sukihana's baby. But he wrote that for clout for a little while until he was done with that. Now he's back to the school thing. So is where that came from.
What'd you say, Pan?
Pan.
And he used that term a lot. Pan-Africanism.
Yep, that's what I identify as.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dr. Umar is a great teacher, you know?
Yeah.
But that's not my baby daddy.
Okay. But he did. Wasn't he on the Breakfast Club saying that he would like to have a...
He said that. A lot of guys feel that way. A lot of guys feel that
You
way.
think a lot of guys want to put a baby in you?
Yes, they love me. You don't know me like that, but even you would love me too. Yeah. No, for real. Yeah. I treat men with respect and love.
Okay.
Abundance. You know?
Why is Suki so easy to love?
I feel like I'm easy to love because I love automatically. That's how my grandma raised me. So I'm okay with giving love.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with being there. I'm an easygoing person. I don't judge people. I'm a listener and I'm a giver. So naturally, when I meet a man, automatically I want to be there for you. I want to know how you like your food cooked.
Man, isn't it funny how some of these people, and I want to get into this in another video on the male side, but it's funny how some of our greatest and most entertaining hip hop artists or music industry people that promote the 304 lifestyle, or if you're a man, you promote this gangster pimp lifestyle, they're actually married or they have long-term relationships and things like that. Sukihana, all her music is about, being promiscuous and doing nasty things in the bedroom and being a 304 with pride. And this woman is married with a whole family. You understand what I'm saying? Now she's enlightened and woke, and she's wearing kufis and wearing red, black, and green colors and talking about the black community. She's saying that Umar Johnson's so smart and intellectual. It's like, where did this come from?
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
It's like, I mean, it just proves to y'all that this stuff is truly just entertainment. These guys, these male and female artists and entertainers and athletes, they're a totally different person off the field, off the stage, off the microphone, outside of the booth. They're totally different people. I mean, but that's life, I guess.
How you like your chicken cooked? You feel me? I want to know all that because I'm going to show you I can cook better than your mama. You feel me? Yeah, I'm going to show you something. So in
other words, you're a nurturer.
Yes. I'm very nurturing. And that's why I like to be a mom.
Yes.
So yeah, that's why they act.
So you treat your man almost like you loving on him and doting on him, and hey, he come in the house, he gonna know that you've been thinking about him all day.
Yeah, but he's still gonna have to spend that money though. I'll treat you like that, but I still want you to make sure you provide and you take care of your.
Yeah, he gonna take care of you.
Hey y'all, you know what? Cash is king. We can never forget about the money. All right, it's always what did Cam Newton say? It's always about the money. Yes, indeed it is.
It's not fair that you got all this liquor right here and I can't drink.
But we're gonna give you this to go home. So when you because I want you to have a souvenir.
Okay, so after I had a baby.
Yeah, after you had a baby, you don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let me ask you this. I mean, Pan Queen, because a lot of
Pan-African queen.
Pan-African Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Could you be married to a man that have multiple wives? Could you be one of many wives?
I used to think I was okay with that when I was younger. I did consider it. I don't feel like that's my path.
Okay.
I don't judge people who are okay with that because I do feel like sometimes maybe a woman could use a sister wife.
Yeah.
That's their home though. But me personally, I would just like to be a wife by myself.
Yeah. Paging Dr. Umar Johnson. He always talks about how he's gonna have 2 queens in his kingdom, right? Because of all the work he has to do and everything he has to do about the school and all these kind of issues, that he needs 2 queens to hold him down because of all the stuff he got to do with saving black boys and saving the black community and all these kind of wonderful, fanciful things he has to do, right? So I guess that cuts Sukihana out of the equation. She's going to say here in a minute that she's not completely opposed to it, but right now, that's not what she wants in her life. So we got it.
I mean, no one has made me change that.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
You're not close to it, but at this present time, you're like, okay, it's going to be me and my husband.
Yeah.
Now, if he's like, okay, and convince me that if there is a benefit for me and this family, I might be open to it, but as of right now, that ain't where I'm standing.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I a lot of people have multiple wives in different cultures and religions, but me, I'm okay with just doing the me and my husband thing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you go to Dr. Umar school?
I actually did.
He actually has a school.
Yes, he does. He actually does.
Oh boy, stop the cap.
Bitch, ain't no
Stop
way.
the cap.
Ain't no fucking way.
He said, does he actually, again, this proves that people are listening to Dr. Umar Johnson, whether they actually ride with his message, whether they actually donate or not. People know who Dr. Umar Johnson is, like I said earlier, but he has fumbled the bag because of how he behaves. People will not publicly vouch for him or rock with him in public. Now, he just asked the question because he knows about Umar. A lot of people know about FDMG. He just asked, does he actually own a school? And Sukihana unfortunately said yes.
You sure about that?
Okay.
At the school, and that same school, I went to that school when I was younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it was the Moyer Academy.
Right
So what's all this about? He was getting money to build a new school, and the school hadn't been erected, hadn't been built yet. What's going on with that?
I don't know, because he really
But he actually does have a school.
Yes, and it's a really nice school,
Okay.
and I really respect it because it's in Wilmington. That's where I'm from, and
You from Delaware?
Yes, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware.
Okay.
So I respect his take on you got to get in them streets.
Yes.
To change. So I respect where he has his school because
Okay.
a lot of people over there need help.
Okay.
So yeah, I went to that school.
Y'all know I'm a man who.
All right. So y'all heard it, right? This is the end of the section of Dr. Umar Johnson with Sukihana on this interview. So yes, he has a school. He was talking about how he was Sukihana's baby daddy, which of course we all know that was a lie. That was just for clout. She believes in Dr. Umar for better or for worse. She's changed her public image now. I think she's doing some kind of pivot. I think Umar Johnson is actually a part of that pivot. I don't think she really believes all stuff. And I could be wrong. But I think Umar Johnson is just a part of her image change, if you will. She's still doing the music thing on a regular with the same message, but her as a person, she changed into a more enlightened, more intellectual and smart, level-headed person for what she used to be. Okay? She left the whole love and hip-hop type stuff. So we'll see what happens, but y'all got it, right? Okay. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about Sukihana and what she had to say further vouching for Dr. Umar Johnson and this raggedy ass school down in the comment section. Please, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell. We're out of the door, and I'll see you on the next video.